Was it worth it?
No, definitely not. And especially all the backlash and the straight talking, Cal. And it just...
Indeed, right. Really, as you just said, Colin, this morning's session, all it told us was it looks like the Honda...
Light years off. That's about all they could do this morning.
So this is...
From the time you get here...
A few years ago, it's unbearable. They pushed the race on to July or late June. Baz, who I read in his press release, started Mugello. Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it is what it is. I don't know how you can...
I knew he said, and it shows, but I resisted. Hondas. Dovi was faster than him on a Ducati. We had Marquez.
Yamaha, it's fairly... No, what's the word I'm looking for? It's pretty easy on time.
That's not what's going to do the job around here. Save that for Assen.
Yeah, I struggled. Yeah. I mean, I struggled just because you had to be overly aggressive on the brakes and the braking.
Everybody is out of the pits and getting times in. Dino Petrucci.
That's what it takes.
His first dry weather roster, and of course there was the Silverstone, the magnificent laps there. But as you say, it's Danilo, hang on, I can do this, 2 Ducatis on Gianfranco Banera on the MV Augusta, one at Imola.
It's hard to believe it's been that long.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it? Right, well we go, we're down to 46s in the opening couple of laps, 1 minute 46.
And remember,
I think he's got rid of Bautista. Well, not quite. Alvaro's there. You see the right side of the bike to have an absolute shocker. His Barcelona helmet on, the one with the push to start or reset 6. That's fractionally quicker, 1/10.5 quicker than, well. Well, this is a place where Ducati won for the first time in MotoGP, but Loris had enough room.
I think there was some front tire issues going on, and Caparossi was just surviving. I remember. Oh, I can't remember that.
So obviously it wasn't the rostrum.
It wasn't a rostrum, no. Circulating, doing laps, getting more and more comfortable with it. We can call him a Grand Prix rider.
Yeah, but understanding that he is a Moto Grand Prix rider, he'd helping.
Yeah, and like we've said, a lot of that is mental. Just getting your brain.
Got the first one.
Usually
the dam is broken.
Yeah, there's a lot more to follow.
Oh, usually. I can do this.
Don't
get a closer look next time round. It's in the championship. I'm bringing up to 5th after Texas. Just telling you, they were placing this Honda. You know, nothing looked right on paper or off it. And that ended up in a crash.
Issue. He was probably up all night with what we call Montezuma's revenge. However, and his lap times were unbelievable. Within a 1/10 or 1/10.5, just lap after lap.
Yeah, it was beautifully done. Even on a drying track.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well, I think he felt left out last year.
Yeah.
You had 8 different winners. He thought, well, I want to be the 9th.
That's what you ask for from the bike. They're big, they're wide open, but here. Two.
Yeah, if you're Dovey. So I think all that's been helping him out and driving him this year.
Yeah. Because Dovey has always set bikes up like a chopper.
Yeah.
Now, Abraham just about recovered from that nasty ankle injury from Texas. So what's going on there?
Very unlike him.
Doing 47s? You can't even... And this lap's not going to do anything.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
That medium...
Is it? Definitely not.
Medium tires front rear, that's no shocker.
Yeah, well, it should be all right. seen him look like this all year.
No.
I mean, he normally goes out, gets 3 or 4 laps in, and then he's up the sharp end.
A lot. Let's have a look. Ah, like you said, just in order, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it sounds completely different.
Yeah. There were 4 new engines came on before Jerez, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Found something they liked and immediately won. Here's Johan Zarco. Still a second off. And when you see Johan, you see the word punishing of rookies. Well, he only finished 7th in Italy, off 11th on the grid. And that's, I suppose, that's his worst. No, it all looked a bit, unlike a couple of the races, the factory Yamahas were happy, the satellites weren't.
Looks, it's quite a bit of handful compared to what we've been seeing.
And both of the factory bikes.
What are we calling the other one? Miller's?
I think we could. The second one is now definitely Miller's. It's the only thing. And again, Zarco's still down in 14th.
That wobble, you know, get a little more stable. Every time me and Valentino were together.
Tune than the rally chopper tune.
Chopper.
At which point we all quote the best advice he's had in his career was from his team saying keep calm, because sometimes I'm not calm. No. Whereas Valentino's still in the pit, so there's some fairly lengthy work going.
Out of the pits trying to get this thing sorted.
Yeah, Rossi's done 7, so there's a bit of stress going on in the Yamaha. Don't forget Tito.
And so he qualified good. He was on the 2nd row, right?
To Moto Grand Prix. He's had 2 rather successful races as Tito Rabat.
Whoa.
As they start spinning, you get Sam Lowe's still in 16th, only 1.
Mates, that's a lot better than it has been.
Yeah, and this is a 1 minute 45 second lap or thereabouts.
Yep.
And deep into the 45s, and got him 3rd on the grid on our screens. Then a satellite Honda.
Huh. The Yamahas seem to doing basically what the Hondas did last week, struggling.
Yes, indeed. Sparger on the Aprilia, looking feisty as ever. Then you know, Nate, perky on the Suzuki. As you say,
just a tire.
No, it's too easy to ascribe.
Apart from them. So for the test, did everybody else come?
I don't think so. Colin's got the info up.
Looks like 13 riders were here. Yeah, that's legit. Ducati were here.
Pramac.
Yeah, not Pramac, no. Yeah, no Petrucci either.
Yes.
All right. Where's everybody going?
Vignales, who I was looking at, has gone up to 5th, so they've sorted some.
You know, I mean, that big wind up those last 3 rights. Now you got this little hiccup.
That's the new chicane.
Yeah, he might have.
They're saying 4 cars for that though. Had a thorough lunge.
Yeah.
And put a few people.
Out in front of anybody.
Safety helmet. It's been a comedy of errors today.
We just saw Barbera save it.
Yep. The only thing you can say is about this first place, you're going to crash a motorbike on this track. In a rather sheepish way. You can ride in a sheepish way down pit lane. To say it again, Sam Lowe's still only 1.5 off Marquez's time. I think that's really good stuff.
Yeah, considering, yes, absolutely. And Zarco's got 11 laps in.
Alvaro. Yes, I'll keep my helmet on as well. Be able to go round about 0.4 off the pace at the moment. 0.6 in, which is now 0.16. Right, carry on.
Hard front. In contrast, we've got a soft front on Vinales here.
So that's not really anywhere near what he's done. I wonder if the track's getting hotter.
And something must happen to Vinales. He
Just come up on the screens. That's simple.
right now, today, they got, what, 45 minutes and 45 minutes? They got an hour and a half, and this is a tech.
Which had the medium rear on. 6-1.
Like he was pushing there out of that chicane.
Medium's front and rear, which seems to be this. There's Cal. He's 8th at the moment. On his third, still that 1.5 off. Just he's been 1.5 off Marquez just about all the session. This will be the barber crash at. Oh, that's got to be smarting. What's that coming up the inside? Weaving a bit.
Of course. Whatever it takes.
I thought I'd be all right here. I've done 10 years here. This is then I do 360 kilometres down to turn and neat on a bike, though, Sylvan. And always nice to have him around as well, one of the good guys.
All right.
The reset button on the top of the Marquez helmet, that was the one that he bought here a couple. Message is clear.
Bautista in 13th right now. Quite a bit off.
1.2 off is his 13th place. With the old one.
Yeah.
It's the yellow banding of the hard front tyre in Marc Marquez's Honda. So I'm assuming he's got the setup he wants in there. 3.8 by Marc Marquez in the test.
Bautista's going for another one.
Third sector.
Yeah, that's little chicane is going to be a.
Yeah,
it's definitely a Ducati hindrance.
And it is.
It's about the same as he was. He was a 10th and a bit.
For a turn 2 infringement.
I'm curious to see if they take Bautista's lap away.
So am I.
It looked like he just.
Bautista's keeping this going, by the way. Danny's going to put himself second.
That's turn 4 or
turn
5.
That's the tight left-hander coming back down the hill.
It's the only way he's going to get way out there. Great.
For turn 2 infringement. That's coming out of the chicane on the first lap. Again, with the Tech 3s, you'll never be surprised with that. This is a decent run for Danny as well.
He goes top.
What do I know?
Oh, it didn't make any sense anyways, but now salt tires thrown in.
And the satellite Yamaha's moving up.
And Crutchlow will be 14th. It stays the way it is.
Lorenzo, same tyre combination, stays third. With a soft front and a medium rear. Win again.
Wow.
He's Dovey to Dovey back of all. This is all in under a minute, so that is.
He might have that lap time.
Yeah, there goes Zarco to 6th, continuing his improvement. So Vinales is now. Who's got a fast lap going now? Marc Marquez is absolutely
4/10 under
that. Currently third. Scott Redding's time has been cancelled. It starts going back up the hill.
Missed the apex just a little bit, costing some time.
Rossi to 10th, a slight improvement.
But Marquez went faster, even with a bike in the middle of the track.
It's a 44.2, and we thought he might be on for a little. Over the line, stays 7th. That again, the second or third time. And
Here comes Marquez. Oh, excuse me. Coming through. Don't run across the track yet.